Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I hope you're off to a beautiful start today. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. And a few weeks ago, you remember this? I was out on my deck and I said to you, hey, there's something called endogenous opioids. And you guys are like, wow, endogenous opioids, what are those? And they're natural painkillers. So I went on to explain this amazing practice called smiling. Yeah, right? We talked about the whole idea that a 20-second smile helps to release this endogenous opioids and helps us to naturally lower pain and inflammation, not just for ourselves, but for the people who are blessed by seeing you smile at them. This is, it was such a cool practice. And people, I think we got like 3,000 views and people were excited and they were sharing their experiences. But you know what? I said, that's not good enough. What else can we do in this relationship to endogenous opioids and kindness and expressing it with public and wildly awake and abandoned, this courageous way that you and I know? We're like, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm not interested in JV anymore. The smiling is cool, but I want epic. I want awesome. I know the world needs awesome right now. So here's awesome. This is all about what happens with kindness. When we go beyond the smiling and we extend ourselves in a vulnerable way and be really, really trusting that we can be kind in very, very uncensored, unfiltered, in very unconditional ways. What happens now? Number one, endogenous opioids, they actually are also connected to increasing dopamine. So when we're smiling, we're being kind, we're putting it out there in the world, this loving awesomeness. We're also releasing more dopamine. So we're increasing our motivation, we're increasing our sense of confidence and conviction and passion and purpose. This is a neurochemical thing that's just happening through us, just by being kind. Okay, so that's pretty cool. We're also increasing levels of oxytocin, which in turn help with nitric oxide levels, which in turn help to lower inflammation, which in turn helps our heart to be more healthier, more powerful, and we have more energy, and we're just channeling a higher level of awesomeness. Number three, this is amazing. I love this. If you're like me and you're somewhere in that, I'm gonna call it, you're sometime around halftime. I'm 56. I have a real strong goal, living to 110 or greater and living really well until that age. And I'm very interested and dedicated to the idea that I can help myself by lowering something called interleukin 6 and C-reactive protein. These are two really, really challenging inflammatory hormones that are connected to aging us fast and connected to dementia and Alzheimer's and cancer and heart disease. Oh my gosh. And on the way to that, connected to anxiety and depression. You want nothing to do with those. So if you increase this endogenous opioids through kindness and expressing it, you lower both interleukin 6 and C-reactive protein. That's pretty cool. Here's an interesting piece. Right now, when you think about this and you're considering this laboratory experiment, do you find yourself going, oh man, this sounds super scary. I'm not sure if I want to do this, because you feel like you may be ridiculed. You may find yourself being embarrassed for being found out that you're one of those people, the loving people, the ones who go out in the world and realize there's never been a statue erected to a critic, and that's why you're out there loving out loud. Well, guess what? These practices actually close emotional distance. They change our brain so we don't feel that sense of fear and separation. We feel common humanity and compassion and love, and we want to connect even deeper. Oh my gosh. How important is that right now? And lastly, this whole idea is contagious. Hope is the number one leadership quality. Being kind and generous and open and loving and compassionate is basically hope unleashed. And it's contagious. People want to be around that. And if you are willing to stand in that space of grace and hold your position of kindness and love, guess what's going to happen? We will follow you. You will be a movement maker. You are a healer whose time has come. Oh, it's a beautiful day to be alive. It's a beautiful day to be courageous. It's a beautiful, very timely day to wake up from the slumber party and love so out loud. Everybody wakes up. Everybody wakes up because of you, living with your heart out loud. Much love, every blessing, and deep appreciation. Bye for now.